How can one obtain a visa for the purpose of marriage or legal cohabitation registration in Belgium?
It is possible to get married or register a legal cohabitation in Belgium with a foreign partner who is still in their country of origin. To do so, they will need to apply for a specific visa, which will allow them to join their partner in Belgium for the wedding or to register their legal cohabitation, and then settle in the country after obtaining a residence permit on the basis of family reunification. While it is fairly simple to obtain a visa for the purpose of getting married, it is much more complicated in the case of legal cohabitation, as you will need to prove the lasting and stable nature of your relationship according to the strict criteria defined in the legal provisions relating to family reunification. That is to say, either have a child together or have lived together for at least 1 year, or also have been in regular contact for at least 2 years by telephone, mail, email, social media, etc., with at least 3 face-to-face meetings totaling a minimum of 45 days. Therefore, in order to avoid these complications, even if you intend to register a legal cohabitation, it is preferable to always apply for a visa on the basis of a marriage plan. Once the visa has been obtained, when your partner arrives in Belgium, it will still be possible to change your mind and withdraw your declared intention to marry in order to fall back, at that point only, on a legal cohabitation procedure. In order to apply for a visa for the purpose of getting married, the first step is to have a marriage declaration certificate drawn up by the Civil Registry Office in your municipality based on the documents required for marriage, which are for your partner: Document 1, a copy of their valid passport; Document 2, their full birth certificate; Document 3, a certificate of single marital status or divorce, or a copy of their divorce decree with a certificate of non-appeal; Document 4, a certificate of nationality; Document 5, a certificate of custom, which is in fact an extract from the applicable law in the country of origin; and finally, Document 6, official proof of residence abroad. All these documents must be authenticated by an apostille or legalized by the Belgian consulate responsible for the country of origin and translated into the official language or one of the official languages of your municipality: French, Dutch, or German. In addition to marriage declaration certificate and proof of payment of the administrative fee to the foreigner's office, the visa application file, to be submitted to the consulate or the designated intermediary, usually TLS Contact or VFS Global, must contain 2 types of documents: those relating to the foreign visa applicant on the one hand, and documents relating to their partner residing in Belgium on the second hand. For the foreign applicant, the file must contain firstly their passport, which must be valid for at least 1 year from the date of application; secondly, a copy of their national identity card; thirdly, once again, a certificate of single status or divorce, or a copy of their divorce decree with a certificate of non-appeal; fourthly, a detailed history of your relationship and as much evidence of it as possible; fifthly, a medical certificate corresponding to the standard model of the Immigration Office, issued by a doctor approved by the Belgian consulate in the country and dated less than 6 months ago; sixth, an extract from the criminal record or an equivalent document proving that the applicant has no criminal convictions, also dated within the last 6 months; and finally, seventh, proof of travel health insurance valid for at least 3 months after arrival in Belgium. For the partner residing in Belgium, the following must be provided: a copy of their identity card or residence permit, both sides, as well as proof that they meet the conditions for family reunification, decent accommodation, mutual insurance covering the future spouse, and regular, stable, and sufficient income. For more details on this subject, please refer to our videos on family reunification. The law does not set a deadline for a response, but in practice, the waiting period is usually around 6 months. If the application is approved, the foreigner's office will issue a D visa valid for 6 months. All that remains is to report to the municipality within 8 days of arrival in Belgium to finalize the administrative details for the marriage or legal cohabitation. In the event of refusal, depending on the reasons for the decision, an appeal may be lodged either with the Council for Alien Law Litigation, Conseil du Contentieux des Étrangers, or, if the sham nature of the relationship is invoked, before the family court with jurisdiction over the place of residence of the member of the couple established in Belgium.